Russia recently concluded a series of drills in the Barents Sea, situated above the Arctic Circle, which had occurred in an area that overlapped in part with where NATO forces were conducting the alliance's largest exercise in decades. The Kremlin had caused something of a stir by alerting civilian pilots and mariners in the area that it would be firing unspecified missiles. Now we know that these launches included the use of an unusual torpedo tube-launched anti-submarine missile system known as the RPK-6 Vodopad. On November 15, 2018, the Russian Ministry of Defense released a video showing Kirov-class nuclear battlecruiser Petrovsky, or Peter the Great, firing multiple Soviet-era RPK-6s, which NATO also refers to as the SSN-16 Stallion. An unnamed nuclear-powered submarine was also reportedly involved in this specific drill. The exercise offered both vessels the opportunity to try to seek out and conduct simulated attacks on each other, according to the video's caption. Unfortunately, it doesn't say whether Petrovsky or the submarine scored the most kills against the other. The battlecruiser has a number of options for engaging underwater threats, including 254mm and 305mm anti-submarine rocket launchers that can send valleys of depth charges or anti-torpedo decoys into the water around the ship. Those latter tubes, however, can also fire the much more obscure RPK-6S, which first entered service in 1981. Unlike in a more conventional missile launcher, compressed air cold launches what the Russians refer to as a torpedo missile out of the torpedo tube and into the water, after which it sails away from the ship for a distance underwater. Then a rocket motor ignites and sends it flying back into the air and on its way. The weapon has an inertial navigation guidance system to get it to target areas more than 60 miles away. When it gets there, the missile releases its payload. During the exercises in the Barents Sea, this was a 400mm lightweight homing torpedo. However, the Soviet Union originally designed the weapon to also be able to carry a nuclear depth charge. That option would make it much more difficult for the target to escape. The standoff range the RPK-6 would also help shield the launching ship from any adverse effects from the blast. Russia also has a submarine-launched version of the system, the RPK-7 Better, or Wind, that works with 650mm torpedo tubes, but otherwise has the same basic characteristics. NATO refers to both systems collectively as the SSN-16. The two variants replaced an earlier pair of torpedo tube-fired missile systems for use by surface ships and submarines, known simply as the RPK-2 or Blizzard, which had only half the range. NATO applied the designation SSN-15 Starfish to both of these weapons.